defense. How about the closer, Brian Wilson? Fear the beard. Matt Yallop doesn't. He chatted with the closer after Game 6. How about the Cubs?
Greg, here with Brian Wilson. You lived for that moment, didn't you? Isn't that what you've been waiting for your entire life?
Pretty much. We've been talking about it each series leading up to this, and you're not a baseball player if you don't want to be in that situation.
And how did you feel? Were there any nerves going on? What was going through your head?
I've just been floating this past month, to clinch the West on the last day, take it to Game 5 against Atlanta, and then to have to come here, after a long plane flight, to nail it down like that, as a team. Wow, can't say enough about it.
Many people were in awe of the changes this team made in season and how you guys remained cohesive. Tell me about those changes.
Well, the GM, Sabian, he made some critical moves for us, bringing in Huff, and then a little bit way into the season, bringing in Burrell. Tampa didn't want him. That's fine. He's a clubhouse presence. He's a pro baseball player. He's a guy you want to have on your team because he works hard, and he's kind of a leader to most of the other guys. And at the halfway point, to bring Ramon Ramirez and Javier Lopez, wow. I mean, he nailed that. Those are two pitchers that have been thrown on a consistent basis well.
Are you ready to face the big boys on the Rangers?
Yeah, I think we are.
We're going to see you in San Francisco on Wednesday for Game 1.
Perfect.
Brian Wilson, the one and only. Back to you, Greg.
He is perfect.
I don't know who was better, Matt or Brian Wilson.
That's a toss-up.
Take that
Brian Wilson in 4 games in the NLCS made an impact every single time he stepped on the mound. We got a win and 3 saves, the strikeout to walks. Brian Wilson, there's some could argue he should have been the MVP of the NLCS. We'll talk about Cody Ross actually getting the accolade coming up a little later, but let's actually start with the bullpen. Dan, if I would have told